Obama's grandmother, Madeleine Payne Dunham, passed away at the age of 86, one day before the election. It doesn't get any sadder than that. It doesn't get any more poetic than that. I don't know what to say about it because I never know what to say about the good people passing away. But I will tell you this. I choked up 2 times in preparation of this show. I will admit it. I'm man enough to admit it. Okay? Once, when I was reading about Madeleine Dunham and how she raised Obama, read the whole story on it, how Obama had gone with his mom to Indonesia, and then she sent him back to get a good education in America, and he stayed with his grandparents, Madeleine Dunham, and then her husband, of course, as well, his grandfather, from 1971 to 1979, for 8 years in Hawaii. And he said, you know, she looked after him at every turn, and when he'd go downstairs to play basketball, he'd look up, and they lived on the 10th floor, and she'd always be watching him and watching over him. And it was a sweet story. And then here's the part that choked me up a little bit. Obama wrote in his book, quote, in fact, I'm sorry, he said this in Denver in August during the convention, quote, "She's the one who taught me about hard work. She's the one who put off buying a new car or a new dress for herself so that I could have a better life. She poured everything she had into me." So it's tough to lose someone like that. And if Obama winds up winning on Tuesday, it's got to be a little bittersweet. And our heart goes out to the Obama family. And he already had lost his grandfather and his mom and his dad. So not a lot of folks left on that side who helped bring him up. And so that's a tough, tough news story. And how are the Republicans reacting to it? They've put out a press release saying that when he went to visit his sick grandmother, he might have violated some technical rules of the FEC. Stay classy, San Diego. Stay classy, RNC. Way to be. Good timing. Way to go. Now, you look into it, and was it a personal trip or was it a campaign trip? He made campaign calls. He even made a couple of stops. But it seemed personal because he was going to visit his dying grandmother, right? Now, the RNC really wants to make an issue out of this the day before the election as she passes away. That's the way to go. They think that's the way to win elections. In their press release, they said, while we have some sympathy for Barack Obama and his grandmother, it's more important to press these issues today. Now, to be fair to the RNC, I don't want you to get the timing wrong. They released that right before she died, not after she died. I don't know if they would have released it after she died. I don't know what I'd put, beneath them at this point. So, but she was on her deathbed, as everybody acknowledged, and they put this out. Remember, we told you this was coming. I got an email from some group that's for National Black Republicans. They think I'm a black Republican. And they sent out a Newsmax article, which is one of these hateful right-wing blogs. Now, I feel bad saying that because that's what they say about the left-wing blogs, right? But then you read it, and it's actually literally filled with hate. Stuff like this. And the Republican National Convention, the Republican Party, and John McCain thinks, hey, let's go with that strategy. That'll work. And they're the ones that push them and encourage them to go with the whole he pals around with terrorists and mention his name more often, mention Bill Ayers often, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, they didn't do Jeremiah right enough. And when Sarah Palin runs in 2012, she'll run a better campaign because they didn't go negative enough in this campaign. If you think that, okay, all right, well, we're never going to get your vote. And I don't really want to be associated with you, so good night and good luck to you, right? As Keith Olbermann would say, quoting Edward Moore, of course. But I think most people would find this quite tasteless.